Ciryl Gane says that he's very angry with himself over the loss to Jon Jones.
What is going through your mind at the moment?
Disappointed, of course, but the biggest feeling is really angry about myself. Really angry because yes, we accepted this fight. It was not a short notice, but the time was not too long. But man, we work a lot. And we spend a lot of time with my team, my sparring partner. So I'm really angry about myself because I spend a lot of time with my partner, my coaches, my families. And I don't have a good reflex during the fight. You see? And so I'm really angry.
Jorge Masvidal appears to be in a feud with his former management, First Round Management. Jorge tweeted to any sponsors or merchants trying to work with me, "Don't be fooled into sending any packages to First Round Management. They do not and will never be handling my marketing again." First Round Management CEO Maki Kawa tweeted, "One day I'll write a book. In it, I'll describe these weird times with clients that we were the tightest with. It's all love from us. Not sure why he's reaching at best, but it's all good. Been like this for 4 months. We'll keep it cool." At UFC 285, Bo Nickal defeated Jamie Pickett via arm triangle in the first round. After the fight, Jamie Pickett's team said that they were going to appeal for a no contest. They believe Bo kneed Jamie in the groin before getting the takedown. Bo Nickal responded to this at the post-fight press conference.
It's weird, bro.
Did you feel like you hit a blow at all or no?
No, I don't. I think honestly, I know exactly what happened. I mean, I hit him in the leg, in the thigh, and I had him in a bad position on the wall. So he wanted to get off the wall, and he wanted the ref to stop it. Which, if I would have actually hit him low, I would feel bad because I don't want to win that way. I'm not a cheater. I'm not somebody that tries to take shortcuts, and so if I did hit him low, I would have just relaxed probably, or just let the ref stop it. But I didn't hit him low at all, so it's a weird move, bro.
Dana White, after UFC 285 last night, appears to be interested in booking Colby Covington versus Shavkat Rakhmonov. Dana also reveals that some drama went down this past Friday between Conor McGregor and Michael Chandler on The Ultimate Fighter.
You touched on how impressed you were with Shavkat Rakhmonov. He called out Colby Covington afterwards. I know you don't make fights. Yeah, straight afterwards you always say it, but is that something that makes sense?
Yeah, I didn't know that. Yeah, that's fun. That's a fun one.
In Abu Dhabi, as Jose asked?
Oh, I'm not making the fight. I'm just saying, yeah, that sounds fun. I didn't know he did that, but we'll see.
And it's been over a year, pretty much to the day since Colby last fought Masvidal right here. Do you guys have an update on him at all, or?
On Colby?
Yes.
Yeah, Colby's ready to fight. He's ready to fight. He's ready to fight anybody. I know we've reached out to him for a couple of different fights, and he said yes to it, but it just didn't work out. Chandler and Conor were very respectful to each other, and then some things started escalating that you'll see on the show, and yeah, they do not like each other now. A lot went down on Friday. Yeah.
Good for the show, though?
I don't look at stuff that's good for the show or things like that. Whatever happens, happens. The stuff that just happened shouldn't have happened, and I'm getting old, boys. I'm getting old. I'd have been in there sooner, back in the old days, but yeah, not good.
Did they get physical?
There was a lot that went down on Friday. Yeah.
Following his UFC release, Darren Till discusses potentially boxing Jake Paul. Speaking to MMA Junkie, Darren said making millions to fight Jake Paul, "I'd be a dumb to say no. Are we all just hating because they made a lot of money and made us all buy into it? Maybe, so count me in. Tommy definitely won. All this talk of Jake's not a real boxer, Jake's been boxing. Jake's been working really hard, and he's been dedicating himself. He's raw. He's got a lot to learn with movements and balance and stuff like that, but he didn't seem like he was out of his depth there. Everyone's saying Tommy should have done him quick. And you know what? Tommy's been boxing since he was 8, so yeah, he should have. But Jake's a tough customer. He can take a shot. He can give a shot. He's very confident, and he's got a big team around him who are all hyping him." Following UFC 285 last night, there was a bunch of drama between Francis Ngannou, Jon Jones, and Dana White. Francis tweeted this at Jon right after he defeated Ciryl Gane. He wrote, "Good job, Johnny boy. Sincerely, the heavyweight king." Here's how Jon reacted to the tweet at the post-fight press conference.
Francis is a big old
Hey, Jon, question over here. Jon, TJ Legacy, ESPN Gainesville. In your time of reflection and perspective over the past 3 years.
I love that quote. I love it. All that muscle with a big Excuse me. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Dana White at the post-fight press conference says that he believes a fight between Jon and Francis would not go much different than Jon versus Gane.
Dana, one quick one. A lot of fans on Twitter are talking about like that result makes them want to see Francis fight more. Is that road like completely done now?
They want to see Francis do what?
Fight Jones still even more because of that.
I tried to make that fight. Yeah.
So is that like completely done now? Like,
done. Never gonna happen. We tried to make that fight with him for 3 years. You gotta want that fight. Doesn't matter what listen. We all want to see a fight. The guy's gotta want the fight. Francis doesn't want the fight. You can't make him fight. And I doubt it would have gone any differently.
Francis fired back at Dana via Twitter. Francis posted this clip of Dana. This was after Francis defeated Stipe at UFC 260.
Jon Jones, when I'm home watching this fight, I start moving to 85.
Stipe Miocic also had some words for Jon Jones following UFC 285. Stipe says he's going to beat his ass. Stipe told ESPN, honestly, I thought it was going to a decision. I didn't know how Jon was. He took 3 years off, but hats off to him. You see some things. I'll keep them to myself, but I definitely see some things that I can use. It's a fight. He won. Good for him. Hats off. But unfortunately, he's got to fight me in July. He's a big boy. He's 6'4", 247 pounds or something like that. I'm bigger than that. We're all big boys at heavyweight. I actually weigh more than both of them right now. I actually weigh 253 pounds, so it's kind of nice. I think a lot of things about the fight, just something he hasn't seen before. I know it's cliche and everyone says it, but honestly, that's the truth. Nothing's going to change. I'm going to train my ass off and I'm going to beat that ass. Yes, 100%, no questions, I want July. I wanted this fight in March. It just didn't work out. They gave it to Ciryl, but unfortunately, I'll wait until July. It's fine. You'll see in July. You'll see what the difference is. I'll tell you right now. And that's going to wrap it up for the news. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to subscribe to Full Mount MMA and click the bell icon to be notified when we post future ones. Here are the 3 top comments from last video. These comments are in reference to UFC 285. The first one's from the Eagle has landed. It says DC was right when he said the only man who can defeat Jones is himself. The second one's from Jaded J. It says the professionalism of Yuri and Jamal to face off without any officials to regulate or separate them is awesome to see. Looking forward to that fight happening. And the final one's from Jamie Kelly. It says crazy how people thought he actually couldn't perform at heavyweight. It's like they forget how he beat DC very decisively, as well as out-wrestled him at times. And DC was an Olympic wrestler, whereas Jon was wrestling in college and then went straight to the UFC. He's straight goated. Those were the 3 top comments from last video. If you want to be featured on the next one, all you have to do is comment down below. If you missed yesterday's news, click the video on screen to get caught up. And make sure to go subscribe to our second channel where we post our exclusive MMA interviews.